Alright, happy Sunday everybody. It's a little awkward having like the hand cam on like so the way today's setup is gonna go, it's a lot different than compared to like the other hand cam streams that I've done. It's actually kinda, well, I don't know, I wouldn't call it like a hand cam. It's kinda like how you would like set it up is just so awkward. At least for me, the way I have it is like, usually I'd have it, the hand cam, I'd have it facing down towards my desk, but here it's toward as like an angle because I have like an easel. It wouldn't work that way unless I put the easel like face down. But I hope everybody's doing well today. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday so far. And yep, today we're gonna try and attempt a Bob Ross tutorial. I've always kind of wanted to try up my hand in painting, but I never got up like I wouldn't say like the bravery or like the courage to, but I want to say I never got around to. And I was gifted a gift set of, I forgot like, but I forgot when I got it, but I got it a long time ago from my sister. She bought this like $160 painting set that includes like watercolors as well as oils and acrylic paints, but I've never gotten around to actually use the set. So I don't think we're gonna use like the watercolors or like the acrylic sets, but what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna use like the oil paints. But yeah, like I said, that's what we're gonna do today. And yeah, I hope everybody's doing well. This setup took me quite a while, so I apologize for being late. Okay, let me get into the whole setup of things. I'm not gonna lie, this took so long to do. I know it doesn't show it on my face, but like the whole setup is just like you'll see what I mean. Hold on. Okay, let me go into the corner. It's weird how it doesn't like show my emotions or anything. It needs to like focus for a little bit in order for it to work. But the way I have it set up is like different from last time. So I think the last hand cam stream we had was about 3 or 4 months ago. So that was like quite a long time. Before, you guys were kind of used to like the whole face down method, but now you guys can see like part of the room. So yeah, I know it's like a little messy, but this is to be expected. Not everything is perfect. Alright. Hey GN Daya Smith, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great Sunday so far. But yeah, the way this is gonna go is that I'm gonna play like some bits of the Bob Ross tutorial that you can find on YouTube. It's gonna be about I don't want to say like the video is gonna be an hour long and like this whole thing is gonna take an hour. It might take me a little bit more time, but we do have like a bit of a small canvas. Alright, so it's a standard canvas, it's really small. I think the Bob Ross canvas that you see in the video, it's about like double the size of this. Now unfortunately I don't have like the room or like the whole setup for that, so we have to go by 12 by 10, which is the standard like standard notebook size or notebook paper size. And also, so for the paints, what I got was I got like a whole assortment of them. I didn't have like what he called liquid white. I don't know if you guys can see it. So I didn't have liquid white, but what I did have was I had some what was it called again? Oh, it's called linseed oil. And I mixed it with titanium white, and it turned into some sort of goopy substance, and that acts as like a substitute to basically make the canvas wet, so we can apply the paints a lot easier. So I read up like a bit on like his method on painting, and apparently like it's some sort of wet on wet technique, and the way And how this works exactly is it's like layered on top of each other. That's why it looks so good. But judging by my skills from previous Gartic phone games, I don't think we're gonna go that route. I don't think it's gonna look like a masterpiece. Okay, so we also have like the standard brushes. I think we have like the 3-inch brush. Yeah. And we have the 2-inch brushes. I thought these were like 3 inches, but I was like using the 3-inch all along. And we have the 1-inch brush. And I think we also have like a couple of like the other brushes too. We have the fan brushes. I don't know what size these are, so don't ask. But what I did find interesting was like when I watched part of the tutorial for like the whole Bob Ross thing of like the supplies, he said not to use polyester and nylon. So I had to go on Amazon and look up for some of the bristle type brushes, because these I don't really know what bristle is made of, but it's supposed to not stick to like the paint as much, so it has like a smooth sort of even coating and all that. So yeah, that's what I've learned so far, even without having to go through the entire tutorial. I also have like a bunch of extra brushes as well. Like some of these, they don't really, I don't think they do anything, nor do we need them, but I have them just in case. They're really hard, and I think if you really wanted to like sign something, you could do it pretty easily. But the other brushes that I have, they're fan brushes. Okay. There's one more thing I have to show you, which is like the knife. So this is the palette knife. So I used it to mix up the coating we're gonna put on the canvas. So that's all it does. And maybe if you, I mean, I'm sure there's like some other things I can do with the knife, but this is like the thing I know of so far. Okay. Alright, let me get into the tutorial. And let me turn the sound a little bit down. Hold on. It's kind of difficult for me because I can't see the thing. Okay. Alright. Alright, I hope you guys can like see the tutorial well. So this is the stuff that I mentioned that you need for the tutorial, but I don't think everybody's gonna need everything. I kind of just did it with like what I had, except for the liquid wood. I had to substitute that. And there's like a bunch of colors here that some of them I didn't have because they weren't like exactly 1-to-1. So I don't think I need every single paint. Otherwise, we're gonna be painting like a bunch of canvases, and I don't think we're gonna be doing that because that's a lot of paint. Okay. But I'll just like let you guys hear this. Besides, this is like a tutorial after all.
Welcome back. Got all your materials out? Ready to do a fantastic painting with me? Good. Tell you what though, before we get started, let me take just a moment of your time and talk a little bit about the equipment that we're going to be using today. First of all, the main two brushes that we'll use. We have here a 2-inch and a 1-inch natural bristle brush.
Yeah, this is it.
I know these may look like house painting brushes, but these are high-quality artist brushes designed specifically for
I don't know what he does
this
with the
technique.
3-inch though.
Don't confuse these with synthetic brushes such as nylon, polyester, and etc. It absolutely won't work. The painting knives that we'll be using, we'll use 2 different knives. We have a number 10 knife, which is the larger of the 2,
Yeah, we're not using that.
and a number 5 knife. It's basically the same knife,
Yeah, we're
only
gonna
smaller.
use the
It allows you
smaller
to get
one.
into smaller areas and do detail work. With these knives, you can create unbelievable effects. You can paint mountains and trees and roads and stones, rocks, houses. It's unreal what you can do with those son of a guns. We'll be using fan brush. This is a number 6 fan brush right here. Now this is a bristle fan brush. It's quite firm. Has
I think
a lot of
I
spring
have
to
that
it.
somewhere.
It's not a soft little delicate
I can't
brush.
tell
It's
between like
quite
either of the
stiff.
fan brushes.
With that, you can do such things as clouds, trees, waterfalls, a multitude of beautiful effects just using a fan brush. Also, in the way of brushes, we'll be using a number 2 script liner brush. Now this is the brush that we use to do fine detail, and most important, this is the brush that we use to sign our completed painting.
I have
Some
that
of the other
somewhere.
things that we'll use. Liquid white. Liquid white is a thin
Oh, I saw this
oil-based
on
coat.
Amazon,
With this,
and it
we
costs
cover
like
the canvas to make it
$20
wet,
per
make it slick.
per jar.
It allows us to literally blend color right on the canvas rather than working ourselves to death on the palette. The paints that we use. The paints that we use are specifically designed for this technique of painting. They're much firmer and dry than normal.
Yeah, so you guys get the idea. That's like the whole setup with the paint so far. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna skip like through all of this other stuff, and we're gonna get to like the first thing to do with like the painting.
Paint thinner. I really think it's a good investment. It's a very cheap little thing. So I tell you what, let's take off and we'll get started here today. As we mentioned earlier, normally the first thing we always do is cover the entire canvas with a thin, even coat of the liquid white. So we'll just dip the old 2-inch brush right into the liquid white, about like so.
All right, so we gotta get like the 2-inch brush. Okay, this is the 2-inch brush. We're gonna dip it into the liquid white. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta get the liquid white. Yeah, put this right here. See? Get the liquid white. I gotta tap it real hard. Gotta make sure I get in there. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of scary, but it's not like I haven't tried doing scary things before. Okay. So the thing is, he wants like a thin coat of liquid white. I don't know if you guys can see me like apply it, but like it's there. You might not be able to see it, but it is there. It is impacting the canvas. Need to stabilize the easel. That's the funniest thing. So I tried stabilizing the easel, but it broke. So I had to use like my mouse pad to try and stabilize it. So I have to like, in order to for me to actually like try and paint, like if I have to like press firmly on it, I actually have to hold it. Otherwise the entire canvas is gonna go down. Okay, I gotta make sure I get everything. Okay. I think it's coated very firmly, very generously, and it has a very thin coat. You guys can sort of see a little bit of there. There's also like a bit of a hair in there from the paintbrush. Okay. Alright. I think that's gonna do it for that. Alright. Let me check what's next on the tutorial. The reason why I have to like cut it up is because I don't want to get like copyright striked, so I don't want to have to play like the full video of it.
And we can go right up here. Probably the most common mistake made is applying too much of the liquid white.
I don't think we
All you
applied
want
too much.
Is just enough to cover the entire canvas. If you think you may have a little too much liquid white, one of the easiest ways to make sure, clean and dry your brush, and then go back over the entire
I think we
canvas with a
applied
clean,
just
dry
enough.
brush. That'll pick up any excess liquid white, and your canvas will be just right then.
Uh-huh.
Just right. Okay. Just really scrub that off.
Okay.
There we go. Yes. A little thinner. There's a screen down here in the...
So the thing about like the cleaning process is like I don't actually have like the paint thinner, but what I do have is like more brushes. So instead of cleaning them or doing like the procedure for it, because I feel like it'd be too messy, I'm just gonna use like the extra brushes I do have.
Bottom of this bucket. Scrub the bristles against the screen, the solid material settle to the bottom, and your paint thinner, it remains relatively clean. Shake off the excess, then... and that's the fun part of this whole technique.
Damn it, I missed out on the fun part. Okay. I think the first step is trying to paint the sky.
Sure, a nice even distribution of paint all the way color out, and that's the fun part of this whole technique. Tell you what, let's make a happy little sky. And for that, I'm gonna go right into a touch of phthalo blue. Just a little bit, just pull a little bit of the color out.
Alright, so I gotta pull
and then
that
tap
out.
the bristles firmly into the color. This will assure a nice even distribution
I do have
of
some
paint all the
phthalo
way through the
blue.
bristles. It does not
I
take
think
much
it's this
color,
one.
just a little.
Probably.
Okay, let's go right up here. Now then, just using little crisscross strokes, begin laying in a basic sky. And start at the top and work downward. That way your brush will pick up the liquid white, and automatically, your color
I
gets
really
lighter
should have
toward
like
the
a
horizon.
place to put these.
Let the canvas work. Let the liquid white work. Let your brush work.
Oh wait, I
You
do
just
have
enjoy.
Actually,
You just enjoy. Because painting should make you happy. Should be a fun experience. And you can always add a little more color. Start with very little color. You can always go back and add a little more. That's very simple.
Let
It's a
me
son of
just
a gun to try to take it off. though.
grab this
You can do it.
so I can put the
it's
older
very
brushes
difficult.
over there. I just don't want it to be like a
And quickly
huge
we've
mess.
laid in a happy little sky. That easy.
Okay, so I think with that, what I have to do is have to have like crisscross strokes. So I have a new brush. This is still like the 2-inch brush. The other one I just laid out there to try and dry. So now I'm gonna go into like the phthalo blue. Hey, legalized nuclear bombs. I hope you're doing well. We're just doing some Bob Ross painting. So he says that I have to like put it in here and then like get it out, I guess. Get like an even distribution. I know it looks like really messy, but to him, like I don't have, like he doesn't have the zoom in angle, so it doesn't look as messy. I don't know if like going forward I'm gonna try and like do this, but it's like really like it's a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So he says this is phthalo blue and it's supposed to like mix with this, and I'm supposed to do like crisscross strokes, I think. It's supposed to get lighter as I go down, so I'm not sure if that's supposed to... I think that's what it's supposed to be like. This is supposed to be a sky. Or maybe I applied like too much to it. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks like a storm. it looks like a rainy day almost. Dark, stormy sky. I didn't intend for it to be this way, but I guess like the only good thing about it is that even if it's like a dark, stormy sky, like maybe I can apply some white to it and then it'll get lighter or something. Because you're right about like me applying too much paint. There is that. Hey Rosso. Looks like a happy sky. Yeah, it's a happy stormy sky. Okay. Maybe this is gonna get a little lighter, probably? No. Like, I'm crisscrossing, but you're right about me having too much paint. Alright, let me see what he does in, like, the tutorial, though.
Okay, now then, all we have is brush dirty. Let's have a little touch of water in this painting. I love water, and it's always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my phthalo blue, reach right over here and grab a touch, just a touch of the phthalo green. Don't need much of that.
Okay, I need the phthalo green.
Just a touch. Phthalo blue and phthalo green. And just tap it into the bristles again. Okay, now decide where you want the water to be and pull from the outside in. Start on the outside, pull in. Start on the bottom, work up, so it gets lighter and lighter toward the horizon. Now see, if you start here and go over, it leaves a very distinct line, which is hard to blend out. There we go. But you can if you happen to forget.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have to make the
C
now.
Outside in.
I don't know how that's gonna work out for us.
Area open right in here. Look like a little sheen of light.
You guys see this brush? It's really blue.
Start at the bottom, work upward, let it get lighter and lighter toward the top. Lighter and lighter. Just like so. There we go. See how easy that is?
Yeah, okay. Okay, see how easy that is? That's not easy. I don't think that's easy. You guys can't tell me otherwise, it's not easy. Alright, I have the phthalo blue. I mean, not the phthalo blue. I have the green. It's right here. Get a smaller brush and use it by getting the smaller paint off the bigger brush. Okay. Alright, I can try and do that, but I don't know. Oh my god, okay. Oh, this is such a bad idea, but sure. I gotta do it. I gotta get the paint off. Oh my god. Okay. I didn't get it all off, but I did get, like, most of it. Like, it's still there. Hey, Kazi. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. This is, like, the strangest setup I've had so far for a webcam. Usually I have it, like, face down, so you guys don't see, like, the entire, like, the 3D angle. But I gotta upgrade, I gotta go high-tech, so I wanted to show off the easel that I got. Okay. Remember, your canvas is half the size of his, so downsize the brushes to his match. Okay, Well, I'll just try and paint this first. I use the green. So he said to use the green and get it out like this. He says get it through the bristles. Have you guys ever tried like painting like this? Have you guys ever tried painting a Bob Ross painting? Like when I was a kid, I really liked watching his shows, but I really wanted to try it. I just never had the nerve to. And seeing it right now, it just seems like it like he makes it seem so easy. I'm not gonna lie, this is not turning out to look like a sea. It is getting lighter. My sister's the artist, I'm terrible. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't what I expected because this is not, it looks really green. So, I think I might have like too much paint probably. From the edge in, middle out. Hold on, let me rewatch that.
Let's have a little touch of water in this painting. I love water, and it's always fun to do. So I'm going to go right back into my phthalo blue.
See, I tried that, right?
A touch.
Do I need to add
Just
more
a
blue
touch
to it?
Of the phthalo green. Don't
Let me
need
try
much of
and
that.
add more blue.
It's very strong. Just a touch. Phthalo blue.
Oh, I
and
should have
phthalo
just
green.
added
Just
a
tap into
touch.
the bristles
Shoot.
again. Okay.
What
Now
if I
decide
just
where
mix
you
it?
want water to be, and pull from the outside in. Start on the outside. Pull in, start on the bottom, work up, so it gets lighter and lighter toward the horizon. Now see, if you start here and go over, it leaves a very distinct line, which is hard to blend out. There we go, but you can if you happen to forget. But blend from the outside in, and leave a little area open right in here. Look like a little sheen of light coming across the water when we're done. Start at the bottom. Work upward, let it get lighter and lighter toward the top. Lighter and lighter. Just like so. There we go. See how easy that is? That's all there is to it. And then I have several brushes going, and you'll find that saves you a lot of time and a lot of money and wasted.
All right, what do we think? Use a clean brush to lighten it up. Okay, I can try. I can use a 1-ish brush. Hold on. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna lighten it up or it's gonna like blend it, but I have a feeling it might do both. You're not wrong about like the proportions. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it looks like a, I don't know, a froggy masterpiece already. It's... Much better. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the middle's kind of messed up. Okay. Alright, let me see what he has next for, like, the tutorial. Like, once you really do it, it's really... I don't know, you guys have to experience it for yourself.
Paint if you have several brushes, if you have one for dark color and one for light. Otherwise, your good paint's going to end up down here in this washer bucket. And that's ready, all fixed up.
Wait, hold on.
Across here. Very lightly. That's all there is to it. Lighter and lighter, which is hard to blend out. There we go. But you can if you happen to forget. Just like so. Okay. And that's ready, all fixed up. Now if you just have a tiny bit of paint on your brush, you can just wrap it like that and it'll take that paint off. Okay, let's use the fan brush today. We'll build a happy little cloud. Let's go right into
Let me
titanium
use
white.
the fan brush.
And I'm going to reach down here, be right back, get the least little touch, a little bit more of the bright red. I want to put a little sunlight in these clouds. I want to make a happy little cloud today. Happy little cloud. Okay. Decide where your cloud lives. Maybe he lives right in here. Take the corner of the brush and just make tiny little circles. Tiny little circles, round and around, round and around. Don't stay in one place and keep working. If you just stay in one place here and keep grinding the paint, you're going to end up with big cotton balls up in the sky.
Okay. Alright, now... okay, now we gotta get into, like, the clouds. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how we'd get into clouds, but... we do have titanium white, so... I have a small bit of it. I get into, like, the fan brush. And I'm gonna get, like, a little bit of, like, the red, I think. I don't know if I need the red, but he said that it has like a little sunlight that can shine through. So I have like a little hint of it. Now it's just gonna have like blood red clouds. Oh my god. Okay. So he says, use the corner. Oh my god, it actually... It says use the corner, right? So I think this is the corner that he mentioned. And he says to use like a small circle. I'm not gonna lie, it's getting into the blues. It's getting... Hold on, let me get more paint. Oh my god, dry blush some? Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can... Like, this is really difficult because the blues and the whites are blending and they're blending into the pinks. You have too much paint in the sky. Well, actually, it's not. I don't think it's that terrible, probably. Like, it sort of resembles clouds. maybe just a little bit. Kind of resembles clouds, right? Damn, this is gonna be a Froggy's original. This is so... this is so bad already. Let me see where it goes, though. Yeah, what does he do after the clouds?
Now you can also do this just as well with a 1-inch brush or 2-inch brush. 2-inch brush makes
like his white
clouds.
Like the thing is, I might have added too much paint to this, so it made it so that it absorbs the blue.
Brush. Use the top corner of the brush, and you want to blend just the base of these clouds out. Not touching the top yet, just blend. See, very lightly, very, very lightly. Just like so.
Okay. Alright, with that, I think, I gotta use the clean brush now. Looks like stormy seas. It kind of matches... It didn't end up the way I intended to be, so it's kind of depressing a little bit. Alright, hold on. I need to get like another brush. Alright. So he says that I need to blend the bottoms. Like, I have to, like, gently, like a whisper or some shit. Oh my god. Alright. Like, it kinda works, right? Like, they still resemble clouds. Okay. Alright, let's see what the next step is. This one, I feel... Oh my god. I feel like this one looks more like a cloud than the others. I got paint, by the way. Yeah. Too bad I didn't bring napkins. It's fine, I'll just have it like this. It's working for sure, you just gotta have the different looking picture and that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what it's gonna end up looking, but I think it's gonna be really weird if I put in trees. But let's see how it goes. Okay. Do I really need to do that too? Oh, he's gonna put in more clouds. Hold on. I hope I got all that. Okay. Alright, so I have to get the palette knife now. Okay. Alright. I have so many brushes. Okay. So I gotta get the brown and I gotta get the black. And I made a little bit of crimson. Actually, let me get more brown and black. I think the hardest part is like having to cut across. Alright. He says to cut across and make a little roll of paint. I don't think I have a roll of paint. I have a big... I don't know. Is it a roll? I don't think it is. How does he make it look so easy? Maybe I gotta use this side? Alright, hold on. Alright. Let me take a look at what he does. We need a harder surface. I don't know if I have a harder surface that I can sacrifice. Actually, give me 1 second. I guess what I can sacrifice is... maybe let me see if I can use like the outer edge of the plate. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that works. I just have to scrape like some of it off. So, the thing now is, it looks like, you guys can't see it probably, but it does look like there's like a small roll of paint right here. So I can just use that now. Let me see what he did. I want to make sure I don't mess this up, okay?
Very easy to load it. Let's go on up here.
Alright.
Okay. And then maybe our little mountain. Yeah, I got to make a big decision here. Maybe he lives right here, just floats around in the clouds. Push very firmly, very firmly. We're trying to push this color right into the fabric. And you just decide where you want little bumps to live. See, there's one. Wherever you want them. Maybe there's a happy little thing lives right there. Scrape off all the excess paint. Just really get in there and scrape hard. You can't hurt this. Just scrape it off. The only thing we're worried about is this nice outside edge. In here, we could care less. Now then, with a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white, canvas is wet, you can pull this and move it. And just move it. Remember? If you can see the entire mountain, it's always more distinct at the top than it is at the bottom. And by doing this, that will happen automatically.
Hey, hold on.
See, there's one. Just really get in there and scrape hard. So, remember, if you grab this, scrape it off. The only thing we're worried about is this nice outside edge. In here, we could care less. Now then, with a 2-inch brush, I want to grab this. And because of the liquid white.
Okay. Alright. Much better. Alright, now I have to like pull out the stuff. Let me see. Hold on, let me take a look at the tutorial. How does he pull the middle again?
Canvas is wet. You can pull this and move it. And just move it. Remember, if you can see the entire mountain, it's always more distinct at the top than it is at the bottom. And by doing this, that will happen automatically. Just like so. See, just let it sort of float off in the sky there. There we go. Because this is a very firm paint, you can blend right over it. Okay. Now then, maybe there's some snow on that little mountain. So we can take some titanium white and once again pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across. Get that little roll of paint. See, there he is. Tiny little roll of paint. Let's go up here. And once again, pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across. Get that little...
Okay. Oh my god. I'm not gonna lie. I think the highlight one's gonna be difficult. Lightly, you know, I have to say it's like it's not as bad as I think it's going. Like it's actually okay, probably. I mean, I maybe there might be a tad bit too much though. Okay, now I need to mix up like the white, so I can give it like some highlights. Let me go clean off my palette knife. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be back, don't worry. I'm not gone. Well, I will be. Okay, I am back. Or more white. Actually, let me get another plate. Hold on. Alright. Now I just need to pour the whites. If I know where it is. Where is the... Oh, here it is. I need the titanium white. Pour more into the corner. I think the sad part is if I don't get to use it all, it kind of just gets wasted. Okay. So I tried washing like the palette knife in the sink, and it ended up like turning my sink like blue colored. Then I realized I could have just wiped it off and made things a lot easier. So But lesson to be learned, don't try to rinse oil paints because it's just gonna get covered in the sink. Just wipe it off. Except for brushes, I don't think you can get away with that. Alright. Where am I? Huh? Where did I go? Hello? Did I just get off screen or something? Wait. Hold on. Okay. I don't know what the hell happened there, but I'm back. Alright.
Little roll of paint. See, there he is. Float off in the sky there. There we go. Because this is a very firm paint, you can blend right over it. Okay, now then, maybe there's some snow on that little mountain. So we can take some titanium white and once again, pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across, get that little roll of paint. See, there he is. Tiny little roll of paint. Let's go up here. Okay, now then, right along in here. Take the point of the knife, put it right up at the top of the mountain. No pressure. Just let it float. Just let it float right down the side of the mountain here. No pressure. See, follow the angles in your mountain. Absolutely no pressure. Okay, maybe right here. Think where light would strike. Think where the sun would shine through here and create all these beautiful little effects.
Hold on, I have to see this.
Titanium white. And once again, pull it out as flat as you can get it. Just really pull it out. Then go across, get that little roll of paint. See, there he is. Tiny little roll of paint. Let's go up here. Okay, now then, right along in here. Take the point of the knife, put it right up at the top of the mountain. No pressure. Just let it float.
Okay, so I have to just let it gently float. Whatever that means. How the... Gently float. It's just... it's... Now I'm getting it. I don't know about that. It looked like Crap Mountain. Hold on. Let me get more whites. This is like the stupidest HandCam I've ever done. But I wanted to see if I could paint. Like, I know I like the next Picasso or something, but damn. Like, he makes it so easy. He makes it look like it's so easy, but... I think the worst part is, since I have, like, no place to, like, put all my stuff, I have to, like, put the art supplies, like, on my bed. And I have a feeling that it's gonna get all go diagonal with them. I mean, like, do you guys think it looks like mountains? Like, I think it looks like some sort of mountain, but I don't think, like, it looks like an actual mountain. You have 2 sons? Do I? Is it? Oh, it's because it's the highlight, isn't it? Oh my god. Alright, now it just looks worse. I don't know how you could fix that. It was fine, but now it's worse. I think we can try and move on from this.
float right. Cut across and want to sure at all. Think in your mind that the only thing touching the canvas is that little tiny roll of paint. And each little highlight needs a shadow. If it doesn't have a shadow, it won't come out and play with you. It'll just leave you. Just leave you stranded.
We'll skip like the highlight stuff.
Very softly. I want to create mist. Now lift.
Okay. Now we gotta soften up the base. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how well this is gonna go. Cause like some of the brushes I do have, it has like a ton of ink. Not a ton of ink. Alright. I don't know what he means by like having mist, but I don't think the mist is gonna work here. You know, like I feel like it looks like a mountain now, sort of. Well, actually, it doesn't look like a mountain. It looks like a giant iceberg. And this kind of looks like a cave. It's like it looks like Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Like, just a little bit. Okay, let me see. Let me see what we have to do next. Oh my god.
Upward, very softly. 3 hairs and some air. Over here, follow these angles. Lift, lift, blend. See, it just softens that son of a gun right down there.
Like, it looks like it's a piece of abstract art.
Maybe. See, you can change your mind. Now, maybe there's a peak that lives right here. And if we want to make this one look like it's in front of that, by diffusing that first and then bringing a line distinctly down, it'll
I don't know,
push all
Bob Ross.
back.
That seems a little
misty
too
area is the only
difficult
thing
for
that
me.
separates those. So cherish it. It's your good friend. Maybe this, shoot, look here. You can take this anywhere you want it to go. Anywhere you want it to go. But notice all the angles of highlight or light color are in the same basic direction. Same basic direction. Because light's only going to strike at a given angle coming through here. Sing.
Oh, he's right about that, but I don't know if I can, like...
Okay, now we need a shadow back here.
Okay, hold on. Let me just skip this part.
These two entities. Save that. Lift upward. Tell you what. Let's have some little footy hills that live right in here. For that, let's mix
Footy
up some
hills.
color. Shoot, we had this mountain color. That was just some Prussian blue and some midnight black. We'll put some Van Dyke brown, alizarin crimson. Just a little touch of sap green. Don't want too much sap green. I'm gonna reach over here and find
Okay,
some
blue,
white.
black, red.
And let's see what we got here. You got to put a little white with it to know what you have. It's very
I don't know.
difficult to
I don't
tell.
know if you need white with
Little
everything.
blue
So.
in there. Oh yeah. Just sort of play with the color till it gets like you want it. I'm looking for a color that sort of a bluish gray, maybe with at least a little hint of green. It's too far away to have much green. Okay, now we can lift it up like so. Okay, let me clean the knife. And today, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's use a 1-inch brush, and I'll just go right into that and just pull it through, just to load a little paint on it.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like a whole bunch
Like
of colors there.
Just like so.
Told me you mix like 4
Let's
different
go up to the
kinds.
canvas. Now you have to make a big decision here. Where does your little foothills live? Maybe let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush. Maybe they just come right down. Here they come. Wherever you want them.
Do we really have to do the foothills?
And just sort of pull it straight down. See? Turn it over and use the other corner. If one gets empty, you can turn it over. Just pull straight down. But very important here. See this little misty area right in here? You want to save that mist that's between the foothill and the mountain. If you kill that misty area, these foothills are going to look like they're right up against the mountain, and you don't want that.
Okay.
Now
Alright, so next we gotta create like the foothills. The beginning of the forest, huh? You like it? Nice, thank you, appreciate it. I'm glad it doesn't look like a piece of crap. Alright, so I need the palette knife again, and then I need to wipe this stuff off. See, it's all covered in white now. Oh my god. I always wonder why, like, it's always such a waste of paint. Like, I feel like wiping it off is such a waste of paint. Okay, so we need black. And then we need brown. And then we do this. We need a bit of green as well. A small bit of green, just a bit, a little bit of red. We're really using all the colors tonight. That's a little bit too much red. Let me mix the black again. Then you get more black. Now it just looks like dog crap. Let me get more black. Black solves everything. And he said like a small bit of white, right? Okay. But now we need the foothills. Good color. So I got the brush, it's all coated. I just need a tap right. Let me see one more time.
Then time to wash your brush.
Hold on,
Put off washing them straight down. See? Turn it over and use the other corner if one gets like so. Okay, let me clean the knife. And today, I'll tell you what, let's do. Let's use a 1-inch brush, and I'll just go right into that and just pull it through. Let's start right in here. Maybe just using the corner of the brush. Maybe they just come right down. Here they come.
Okay, so I use the corner of the brush. And I pull straight down. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty bad. It looks... That doesn't look at all like what he's painting. It kind of looks like, I don't know, it's like a... I don't know, why would there be like a bunch of foothills in the middle of the sea? I think it's because of the blue, and it's mixed in. Alright, let's see what happens next.
Wherever you want them. Create mist at the base of this foothill. So here, all we're going to do, and pay attention here to the angles. This foothill is going to sort of be coming down this way. Just like so.
Okay, so he's creating mist. Maybe algae? Okay. Like, maybe we can save this, but I don't know. That's like a huge if.
See how soft that makes the base of that little son of a gun look?
Well, I don't know about that.
Gentle little upward lifts. Gentle, gentle, gentle. All right. Now then, maybe we'll put one coming down this way. Same color, only darker. Same color, only darker. So, as things get closer to you in the landscape, they should get darker in value. A little darker in value as they get closer. And you just mix these colors on your brush. Shoot, no big deal. A little green in there. Not much green, it's too far away, okay? Now maybe this one lives right along in here somewhere. Here he goes. There he goes. See, this one's a little darker, so he'll stand out. Now sometimes
what is he trying to make?
Like little individual trees. You can just take a brush and turn it.
Okay, hold on. Let's skip the foothills. I don't think we need that many foothills.
Go. Enough. Not quite enough. A wonderful effect. It'll make you happy. But now, one of the things when you're painting, the more you can take a look-see, reflections right here. Go out the other way, just pull straight down now. Straight down. Straight down. And trees are a little taller, reflections a little longer.
Hold on.
This one.
Let me just make the reflections.
And then you have several different planes in the mountain. Now, if you can zoom back a little bit and take a look-see, when you look at all these planes independently, look at the, right there, look at the depth that's in that already. And it's caused only because of all of these various planes in your painting. And that's what'll make a happy bug. Now then, let's create some reflections right here. Let's take 2-inch brush, decide where you want reflections to be, grab and pull straight down. Because these trees are short, just have short reflections here as you work outward. Let them get.
Do you guys think the foothills really need a reflection? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think we missed blending step. That's okay, we do have the blending between the mount. It's just that, like, since I messed up, like, the whole process between, like, the what is it, the mist? The reflection is the trees. Okay, well, I guess we might not have a reflection then. Oh my god. Okay. I gotta make sure that it's still on the thing. Alright. Well, why don't we just skip the reflections then? Alright. Let me just see what he does.
1-inch brush, it doesn't matter. I'll use a 2-inch today. Pull it through the paint, wiggling it. See? Wiggle it. Other side, pull it through, and wiggle it. You need a lot of paint in the bristles, just like with a 1-inch brush, to bring it to a nice sharp chisel edge.
I wonder if we can
Wiggle it.
make some
That
trees.
loads of brushes. The bristles, I mean, loads of bristles. And by wiggling it and pulling it, it pulls the paint toward the end of the bristles. Then sharpen it, just like you would a knife. Okay, look at how sharp that is. Boy, that son of a gun's just, you could shave with it. Look at that, super sharp. Now then, let's decide, maybe there's a happy tree, evergreen tree. He lives right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there? Look at that. Isn't that a nice little tree? And he lives right here in this brush. All you have to do is sort of push him out. Reflections right here. Let's take
Hold on.
2 inches lightly, very lightly, come straight across. The illusion, look, the more planes, a little water line. Lightly cut across. Line's basically straight.
It's a little hard to see, like, for me, it's a little hard to see, like, the tutorial, because I have, like, the easel in the way.
Sharp. Knife. Brushes, 2-inch today. Look at that. Might as well mix up a big one. A lot of problems. Okay. Tell you what, let's do. Let's begin putting some foreground in here. Let's take a big bunch of the Prussian blue, black, brown, oh, I don't know, crimson, sap green, it doesn't matter. Whatever you have, shoot, just drop it in there. Dark colors, dark colors. Look at that. Might as well mix up a big wad of paint. Okay, let me clean off my knife.
Okay, so you use this blue, black, and green. Let me see if I can mix those. Ugh. There's like so many colors that I have right now in that palette. Take a little bit of the green as well. You guys hear me like mixing this? Or you guys see me mixing this? I think I'll need a lot more though. Need a lot more black. Holy crap. Okay. Holy crap, okay. Hey Flame Bro, I'm just doing a little bit of painting right now. Or at least trying to. Oh my god. You guys see like all the colors? Okay. Like look at this. Look at my fingers right now. So I gotta load it. Let me see what he does again.
Today, tell you what, let's use, shoot, we'll just use an old 2-inch brush. You could do this with a fan brush, 1-inch brush, it doesn't matter. I'll use a 2-inch today. Pull it through the paint, wiggling it. See, wiggle it. Other side, pull it through, and wiggle it.
Let me see if I
You
can
need a
use the
lot of
fan
painting
brush.
bristles, just like with a 1-inch brush, to bring it to a nice sharp chisel edge. Wiggle it, that loads the brushes, the bristles, loads the bristles. And by wiggling it and pulling it, it pulls the paint toward the end of the bristles. Then sharpen it, just like you would a knife. Okay, look at how sharp that is. Boy, that son of a gun is just, you could shave with it. Look at that, super sharp. Now then, let's decide, maybe there's a happy tree.
Okay, I gotta
evergreen
wiggle
tree.
it.
It is right there. Start with just touching the canvas. Use just the corner of the brush, just the corner, and begin pushing, making the bristles bend slightly downward. See there? Look at that. Isn't that a nice little tree? And he lives right here in this brush. All you have to do is sort of push him out. Each time you start a new evergreen, reload the brush to a nice sharp chisel edge. Go through the same procedure. Let's have another one. Maybe he lives, zoop, right there. Just make a decision and drop him in. Wherever you want him. There he goes. There he goes.
Like, it is a really big tree, I think. A lot.
One of the questions
I gotta
get asked
reload again.
frequently, what if I do a tree and decide I don't like him? Or maybe I want to make him taller. Watch here, watch here. Let's say, well, I hate to mess up.
Hold on. Okay. I hope you guys can see it a lot better. I don't know if you guys can. That's the tree I made. Okay, now I gotta wiggle. So the thing is with like the brush, I can't use the brush. Like, I can't use like the 3-inch brush because it's too big for the canvas that I have, so I gotta use like the fan brush. And I'm using like the wiggle thing. I don't know, can you guys tell those are trees? Maybe if I add like a bit of highlight to it, like it'll look more like trees. Hold on.
Up his tree, and I want to show you this. It's a good tree. Maybe you want to make his tree taller. All you have to do is touch and come right back over the top of him. Nice and sharp. Okay. And maybe this tree, this old tree, maybe he goes almost all the way to the top of the canvas.
Okay, so he's still making trees. Let me make another tree on the like the other side. Hold on. They can tell they're trees. Nice. Okay. I can't be that bad when it comes to painting. You know, I consider this somewhat of a success, sort of. I'm still like wiggling it so that I can get like a sharp edge, sort of. So he says to make like a big tree over here, but I don't know if I can make like a big tree. Now it kind of looks like a cave. Kind of. Alright. It's not terrible. Like, if I do this, it looks like a tree, kind of. Alright, let me see what he does next.
Same way. This will give you some practice using a big brush. Making some beautiful little evergreens. Then maybe we'll have some leaf trees in there.
Leaf trees?
So pull the brush in one direction through the paint. One direction. Load it full of color. One direction. This is the same old dark color. Really pull it. Pull it. By pulling it in one direction, it'll generate a round corner. See, you pull it, and then that corner is round. When we touch the canvas, we want that rounded corner toward the top. Let's go right up here. Maybe right here lives a nice tree.
Oh my god, more
Nice
trees.
tree lives there.
Okay, we can skip the trees. I don't think I have enough room for the trees. I know every tree needs a friend, but I think we have enough friends.
That was so much fun. Let's go over here. Maybe on this side. Maybe there's a tree lives right in here.
Holy
So
shit.
we don't have to separate these yet. We separate, see, in here. We'll be in that little roll out here. It's all there. See there? Okay. Now then, we'll go right up in here. Just touch. Allow the canvas to pull off what it wants. Give it just a...
Oh, he's making like the trunks and everything. Hold on.
Let's make a few tree trunks here and there.
How
And
does
to
he do that?
We'll take a little of the dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown, and some white. Just
Okay, so I need dark sienna, and I need white. All right, let me just wipe this stuff off. Like, I'm literally not kidding when I say, like, it you have to, like, actually try it out. Like, it's very, what is it? There's, like, a lot of micromanaging. You guys know how messy this stuff is if you ever attempt this? Like, look at the knife right now. Look, it's all covered in black. And you have to wipe this off. Like, there's a lot of wasted paint. Look at this. Like, I literally have to wipe it off. nothing I can do. I know I can have like multiple knives, but that'd be like that'd be like saying if you have like multiple spoons or multiple forks for dinner. I don't think anybody would have that. So I need more. I need burnt sienna. I need whites. Okay. Burnt sienna and I need white. Oh my god. Now it's getting tough. If I were to do this again in the future, I'd probably pick something a lot more simpler. Probably I'd pick watercolors. Okay. Yeah, this is the burnt sienna. This is so messy. Alright. Just so that you guys can see that it actually is, these are the two colors. Although admittedly, I feel like I might have added a little bit too much. Or I don't know, it should be okay, I think. It just looks like crap brown. Alright, hold on. Pull in some dark color. Okay, hold on. Let me pull in some. I'll pull in some more black. Hopefully it can dampen it a little. Look at that. Oh boy. Alright. Gotta cut across. Well, actually, let me mix it all in. I don't know how well this is gonna do, but let me see. Like you can sort of tell like the highlights are there, right? Like you can. Like, you guys can see the brown, right? Like, it represents the tree trunk. Okay. Let me see what he does next.
Just pull it out very flat. Don't overmix. Leave it marbled like that. Cut across.
It's technically
Get
marbled.
that little roll of paint.
It's
All
marbled
those
with brown
various
and black.
colors will be in that little roll out here. It's all there. See there? Okay. Now then, we'll go right up in here. Just touch. Allow the canvas to pull off what it wants. Give it just a least little pull.
I don't know
to
why
the
his
side.
look. I don't know why his have
Just
like
a happy
white
little tree
though.
trunk, wherever you want them. That easy.
Like mine are brown tree trunks.
Maybe in this big tree over here. Here's a little trunk. And you don't have to show the entire
Maybe it's because
trunk,
of the
leaves
highlight.
You're going to cover up places. You won't see all of it. Okay, maybe in this old tree here, there's a trunk lives. Wherever you want them. Wherever you want them.
Oh, now you're just putting in
Another
random
thing,
trunks.
Just take a clean knife and scratch through the paint. See, it makes it look like all kinds of little delicate sticks and twigs, and people will think you work for weeks doing this with a little one-haired brush. See, if you want them to be wider, stronger.
Alright, hold on. Let me scratch the canvas. Alright, hold on. Let me wipe this off. We did all that just for this. I gotta wipe this off again. The amount of paint I waste is just kind of amazing. Alright, now we gotta scratch the canvas. I don't know why, but now it kind of looks like there's a, there's like swamp grass. It kind of looks like one of those. Like, I don't know. I feel like it sort of adds to it, but at the same time, it just looks like a bunch of lines. I don't know what you guys think. Like, even on that side, it looks like it's just a bunch of lines. Punch a hole in the canvas. Hey, Seven. I hope you're having a nice Sunday so far. Honestly, like, all things considered, I feel like the lines are probably next to the mountain, it might be like the worst things. The trees, I think, look okay. And the clouds kind of, I mean, they're hidden in the background, so they look okay. But yeah, I don't know about the lines. I don't know about, like, ripping holes in the canvas. It does look like the swamp. It kind of does, doesn't it? Like, that's the odd part. Alright, let's see what he has next for us.
Turn the knife, and they'll get thicker. And you
I
can
tried
put
doing
limbs
that. It
on
wasn't the
trees
way
or
that
whatever you
it
want,
came
just
out
doing
to be.
this. Most of these will be covered up, as I say.
Oh! Oh my god, it has little branches. Hold on. I gotta do that now. I gotta try that out. Hold on, you guys know me. I gotta add little branch friends. Is it working? No. No. It's a little too deep, I think. The paint's a little too much. Alright, we can forget about the branches. We can't do that. Like, don't get me wrong, I kind of wanted to, but the paint kind of obscures it a little bit.
Put a few on the other side over here. Just here and there. Okay. Now then, over here, let's have some reflections. So take the big brush, decide where you want reflections and land to meet. Grab and just pull it straight down. Straight down. The liquid white is still wet. It stays wet for several days on a good canvas. And the paint will move. And you can turn what was land right into reflections.
Really? Okay, hold on. I need to try that now. Alright, we can try and make reflections of the... whatever this is. I think the sad part is like all my brushes are dirty though. Actually, no, I can use this. I can use this. This is like literally the exact same color I use for like the branches. Can you guys tell that's reflections? I'm not late, I think. Hey, Bill? Or, what was your name? I forgot, damn it. I hope you're having a nice Sunday so far. Oh, Mono! Was it? Mono. I think. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. We're doing a little bit of painting. You're not exactly late, but we're kind of nearing the end. I think the problem with this is that it doesn't look like a reflection. It doesn't look like a reflection at all. It just looks like I put in more swamp grass. Or actually, I put in more like grass. Okay. Honestly, this isn't like a bad painting, but I think it's okay for what it is so far. Yeah? Nice. I did get it right. My game updated. Also, I have Mexican food. Oh, what kind of Mexican food? Are you having tacos? Burritos? You know, I used to think like... Wait, not burritos. I used to think like... What was it? Like, I know, like, there's like one type of food that's like an American... Like American type food that was created here, but not in Mexico. I forgot what it was. It was either a burrito or it was something else. But I know tacos, they eat tacos over there, I think. Alright, let's see what's next. What do we have to make?
That easy. Then go lightly across.
See, that's my failed reflection.
Let me grab an old 1-inch brush here. Now then, let's begin putting some highlights on all these things.
If you look at his compared to mine, it looks like a preschool
the liquid
painting.
white into yellow. CAD yellow. I'm gonna reach up here. Be right back. Get a little sap green. Maybe add a
You
little
need
black.
yellow and green
Dull
now.
it down some. There. You could just use black and yellow. Makes a beautiful green. I'm looking for a dark green color here. Dark green color. Bring it brush back to a nice sharp edge. See there? It's very sharp. Okay. Now
You're gonna add the highlights, I think.
I want to highlight these big evergreens using just the corner of the brush. Just sneak in here and put all kinds of little highlights. Don't kill all your dark areas though. Evergreens are usually quite dark, so try not to kill all those dark areas. They're important, especially in evergreens. Okay, a little bit out here on this one. Don't want him left out.
Okay, I
That
see how it
easy.
is. So I need green and yellow now. Alright. That was nacho fries with beans and chicken and fries with cheese. Tex-Mex? I wasn't thinking of Tex-Mex, but it's something close to it. So I need green and I need green and yellow. literally the only color I didn't get that didn't get out. So the other color I have, I think it's burnt sienna. Green and black? You sure green and black? The thing about these tubes, and I think like they're kind of frustrating, is you have to like poke a hole in these. I don't know if you guys can see it. You have to poke a hole and then you have to squeeze it. So it doesn't just like come just like that. So yeah, I have to like do the manual thing of having like a pencil and that to poke a hole. This is what I did. See, now it has a hole and now I can squeeze it. That's Mexican food. Well, I mean, anything can count for Mexican if it comes from like a restaurant, isn't it? Would you guys consider Taco Bell Mexican food? Like it's labeled as Mexican food, right? If it isn't, then what is it? All right, let me get the yellow over here. Then I'll get the green. Black and yellow, green and black. Okay. I'll add like a little bit of black because I feel like if I add too much, it's just gonna cover up the highlight. Oh, what do you know? We have the green already. Oh, holy crap. My phone went dead. Yeah, I think it's because the phone's overheating. So now I'm kind of stuck in this phase. Let me grab the blue. Let me grab the green. Taco Bell is fast food. Alright, so I have the green and I'm gonna mix it with the yellow. I feel like the green's kind of killing it though. The green is massacring the yellow. It's become some sort of threat to it. I think that's the sad part. Like, I want to try and do more of these HandCam streams, but the painting one was just like so hard to set up because it required like multiple angles. And also like multiple devices. Alright, I think that's a good green color. It was bussin', but my toilet isn't gonna enjoy it. I've never really had the problem of like diarrhea, but a lot of people seem to have that problem for some reason. And I just think I don't know how that is. I'm gonna get like the fan brush and then we're gonna have to cover all this up. I know I add like a little black on it because the thing is there was already black, but I don't think it's gonna hinder it too much if I add a little bit. Okay. I think that's good. That should be enough to add like some highlight. Or do you guys think I need more yellow? Like, I feel like there's some color now, but not a whole lot. Okay. Maybe I need more yellow. Or maybe it's because it's a light casted, I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's a good green color. It looks like forest green almost. Although admittedly, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. He said to like wiggle it, but he also said I could use this with like a fan brush, because the size of his canvas is like 3 times or like 2 times as large as mine. So I think what I should have done was I should have like shrunk down like some of the brushes. Okay. Alright. You guys can see the green, right? Do you guys see it pop up a little bit more now? Like I can sort of see like the greens, and I can sort of see like the blacks. Maybe I gotta zoom in for you guys. Like you can sort of see it, right? Show suggestion: Gravity Falls is a good show. I've seen Gravity Falls before. I have like a Funko Pop of Bill Scyther. Yeah, my sister actually gave it to me. I don't know why she did. She thought I was like really interested in like collectibles. She's like a big collectible herself. So she gave me like a Bill Cipher Funko Pop. I still have it. You guys want to see it? I have like a ton of like Funko Pops. This is like an off tangent, but I do want to show you guys what I have. Yeah, this is my Bill Scyther Funko Pop. It has like a bit of a reflection. Isn't that cool? Not enough to like see. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. You heard of Cool Spot? What is that? What is Cool Spot? I know that Gravity Falls was like a TV show that got canned off of Cartoon Network. It only got like 1 season, I think, or like 2 seasons. But it didn't really, the creators didn't really give it much of a chance. Okay. Let me see. What else do I need to add? After this, I really have to like clean up and like take a shower. Every single HandCam stream has to be this way for some reason. But what is Cool Spot? What is that?
That easy. Okay, let's go over here to this other evergreen.
Like his green looks like it actually looks like it's so much more life, like full of life. Mine just looks like
basically
dead.
using just the corner of the brush though, and not a great deal of pressure. If your paint won't come off your brush, add the least little touch of paint thinner. That'll loosen the paint up and allow it to come off easier. Thin paint will stick to a thick paint. Okay? Now then, we'll wash that brush off real quick. Give them a good shake, and off we go. Now we can begin working on these leaf trees. Back into the liquid white. And let's go right through some yellow. And just
We're not going to create more highlights,
nice
are we?
shiny green. Now in your world, you make it whatever color you want, okay? Just want to show you how to create the effects.
Okay, I need white, yellow,
Pull
and
the brush
green.
in one direction and get it full of paint. There's a lot of paint in there. The secret to this is to have a lot of paint, so you just have to barely touch the canvas. If you have to hit the canvas firmly or hard, then it's going to smudge. We pull it in one direction, it rounds one corner. Look right up here. You can see that, how it's round on that corner. With that rounded corner to the top, go slightly above the dark.
Oh, we don't
give
have
it the
bushes,
least little
so we
touch,
can't do that.
and just push slightly upward. You're just barely bending the bristles. That in your mind,
Oh, he's making
is the
bushes
thought
though.
mix
Holy
color.
shit.
What you can do is take some time and go out in your yard or go out in the woods and study trees. Make friends with a tree. Talk to him.
Why the fuck would I talk to a tree? Okay, alright. Now I need to mix up some yellows and some, I think the middle one. Yellow, white, and green. But actually, I think I need a lot more yellow. Okay. An old ass game. You're a red guy and you're trying to do stuff basically like Mario. Oh, that's interesting. I have seen like the new Freddy, what is it? Five Nights at Freddy's game, the 2D one. That one seemed kind of interesting. All right, let me mix this together. I wanna make bushes and I wanna make sure that I cover this up. I need a lot more yellow. Yeah, I think I need a lot more. The green overtakes it. Where's the yellow? Oh. Imagine having to talk to a tree. Yeah, I don't know why. There are like some crazy people on the streets that just talk to themselves. But I never really like questioned that. Like some people are just like on the streets and they just like talk. Like not just like sometimes just talk to themselves, but they talk to like random things. And sometimes they just shout at you. Or like they shout like in thin air. Bye-bye, Froggy. I shall perish until next week. Oh, you're going? Have a good night, man. Appreciate you coming to the stream. I think I'm gonna be finished really soon. I just need to mix the yellow with this. And I need to make it, like, bright. This is a little bit better because it's a little bit brighter. So I have a feeling that it's because I mixed it with like too much green, probably. Now I just need the brush. Like all the brushes I currently have are... Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can use this brush. Actually, no, I think I should use this. I really don't want to create like more of a mess. Okay. You guys might not tell, but I'm actually pressing firmly into the thing. So then, I think he does it with like an impact, like this. That looks like it's actually grasses, doesn't it? I think that looks okay. Now I need to add like some highlights. I think for that I need to add like more yellow. Actually, let me take a look at what he does for the video.
Then you'll get to understand him. Look at what makes a tree look round. What gives it personality.
I don't think a tree's gonna tell you why it has that personality.
On the brush, just to thin the paint a little bit. Okay, maybe right in here now.
I don't think a tree can tell you why it's angry.
Bush it lives
or
right there.
if it is angry or something.
Very little pressure. Very, very little pressure. Isn't that a pretty little son of a gun? Add a little yellow ochre, a little Indian yellow, here and there, a little touch of bright red.
Okay, so I need to add like some red to it. Do frogs paint using their mouths? Hopefully. I know it's a little bit too difficult for me right now. Yeah, it looks like I'm actually kind of stone-faced, but that's because the tracking kind of went off. So I kind of just needed to go with the flow for this one. Maybe you need to talk to your bushes more. No, I just need to add a little bit of red. Actually, let me get the yellow here. I'll dip into like some red, like a small amount of it. And actually, I'll dip into some yellow as well. There. Now we can like make it pop a little bit. Embrace trees and they will answer all you seek. Well, I don't know about that. That's kind of sneaky. Okay. That looks okay. It doesn't look terrible. I don't think it does. I don't know if trees have all the answers in the world. It'd be kind of strange if they did.
Just sort of mix color on the brush. Shoot for maybe back here. Ooh,
Like mine doesn't look like that. I wish it did.
You ought to be able to really see him. Little fireball. Nice little bright one and a happy one. Maybe there's one that lives in front of him, pushes him back. Do the bush that in your mind is the farthest away. Do him first. Okay, now you can use the side of the brush and just push upward. See? Make all kinds of happy little grassy areas.
Happy little grassy areas.
Look at that. In a super, super way, create all kind of little bushes. Work in layers here though, and notice there's a dark area. See the little dark area between each layer? That's the only thing that separates your bushes. Don't.
Well, I don't know if I separated my bushes correctly. It looks like it kind of blended all together.
Kill that. It's your good friend.
Well, I murdered my good friend. I'm sorry. Yeah, I kind of missed out on like the dark colors. It's kind of a little bit too bad, right? Hey, Steven. I hope you're having a nice Sunday so far. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, I think it's okay for like somebody who started out trying to paint. Like, I think everybody can do this. Like, but like to be perfect at it, I don't know. Like, it's really messy. Okay, let me try. Let me see if I can use the fan brush. Let me use the fan brush, and then I'll use some of that. You have time to fuss with it until it dies. Oh, I don't know. I think it's... until it dies, alright. I wonder if I can use like the fan brush. Alright, now it looks like it's kind of a mess. I don't know. It like the color, like it helps. I think it's better than it looking like grass. All right, let me see what we have next. You murdered it more? Yeah, just the shadows, they're already dead, so there's not really a whole lot I could do for them. Let me go see.
Keep the camera.
We got 10 more minutes left of this tutorial.
And come right back in here, and in these dark areas, scratch in little sticks. Just in the dark
I don't have
areas,
any dark areas left.
And it'll help create depth in your painting.
Alright guys, let me scratch.
Can you see those? See? And it gives little sticks and twigs. It holds all these little bushes up. Looks like a lot of detail.
Sticks and twigs.
And you haven't worked very hard. You hadn't hardly worked at all.
Alright.
Don't tell nobody that. That's our secret, okay? See? Painting's fun. It should always make you happy. Put a little more color on the brush. And maybe, let's do this one right back here. Here's a happy little bush. He lives right there. Got a little arm, it comes out through there.
I don't know if I made it worse or I made it better.
Talk to your canvas.
Why do I have to talk to the canvas now? Honestly, I don't think you guys can see like any of the markings I did, but like it's there. Like with the knife, I did like put some of the lines. So they do exist, but you have to look really closely.
Shoot, people expect us painters to be half crazy. It's all right.
Yeah, it's all right. Maybe we have like a bit of a psychosis state.
Indian yellow, yellow ochre.
That's okay. We're a little crazy.
In there too. What the heck?
We're a little fun having here.
Now, as I mentioned earlier, when you're doing this at home, you use the colors that make you happy.
I don't
I'm
know
gonna use colors
if
here that are
these were
bright
the
enough
colors
you
that
can
made
see
me
'em,
happy. I think I
and you
would
can
use a whole lot of
distinguish how
yellow.
they're made. There we go. Because very soon,
I kind of
very soon,
wonder though,
how
like
to
if you
paint will
made like a
become
whole
easy.
painting
What's going to be hard is what to
of
paint.
just like the colors you really liked,
That
like would
becomes
it
the
actually
challenge.
look like what you think it is?
One thing that'll help you there, we have
Like you
all
had a
kinds of
yellow
instructional
sky,
books,
yes,
and there's a book for each television series.
or you
and
had
each
like a
book
brown mountain.
contains 13 paintings
Just use the
with
colors that
detailed
you like.
instructions and just hundreds and hundreds of how-to pictures. It'll give you a lot of ideas of things to paint. And with what you've learned here, you shouldn't have any trouble at all. Any trouble at all. Or if you'd like, we have instructors that travel all over the country. We have certified instructors that I personally have taught and trained.
You guys think
and
I'm
we
ready?
guarantee
Can
that
I
these
be a
instructors travel
certified
all over the
instructor?
country, teaching hundreds and hundreds of people the joy of painting. If you'd like to have an instructor in your area, let us know. Or let your local art shop know. Okay. There.
Okay.
Maybe. Yep, there's one. It's fun for getting in here. Makes a nice high. Look like dirts and rock, stones. Okay, if you want to make it shine a little more.
I don't know if I can put in the
little
dirt. There's no place for the
lighter
dirt.
color and just barely graze here and there. Just barely. That'll make it jump right out
The
at you.
canvas is too small for this.
Now then, with the 1-inch brush, see this is a very straight edge here. You can take and just pop in a little bush. Look at there.
Oh my god, more
And that
bushes!
sort of pushes that back. Just here and there. Just a happy little bush wherever you think they should live. Okay. Back into
I'm
our
not
color.
adding more bushes, man. There's too many.
And let's put in a little bush or two.
No
right
more
around
fucking
here.
bushes, man.
Right around.
Oh wait, he
See,
did a
right around
rock there. What is that?
One thing I'd like to mention, if you've enjoyed painting along with me on this instructional videotape, we have numerous other tapes by myself and a lot of other fantastic painters.
Hold on, I
Just
have
about
to see,
any
I have
medium
to
you
see.
want. Look right up here. Left out. You can turn the brush just a, maybe. It's
How
fun
do
for
you
getting in
make the
here.
rock?
Maybe you want to have, maybe back in here it lives, maybe there's a big rock, big stone. Ah, there he is. Just use some Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna on it. See, paint a big old happy rock, and then we can take some, we can take some brown and some white, whatever color rock you want. Okay, still using the small knife, and just reach up in here, just like you were doing a little mountain. Just let this bounce along, and put some highlight on that rock. Isn't that a pretty little rock?
Okay, all right. I'll add the rock. Have a conversation with characters like you're having conversation with a dummy in Undertale. Okay. Here, I'll add like a small rock. Just for you guys. I don't know how I'll add the rock though. Small roll of paint. There, that's the rock. That's the... There. I don't know if that's what you think it is, but it is a rock. Yeah. Alright, let me get some highlights now. I'm not gonna lie, that doesn't look like a rock now. It looks like a manure pile. A manure pile. Maybe if I add some white to it, it'll look like a rock. Here, let me add some white. There, you guys like my rock? Here, I'll help cover it up. I'll add some, what can I add? I'll add some stuff to, like, put it in the background. I think that'll make it a lot better. There. Looks like a small anthill. Okay, well, it can be anything you guys think it is. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, allegedly. Okay, what do we got next? I think this was it though, wasn't it?
Around the rock. One thing I'd like to mention, if
like
you
mine's a
enjoyed
very
painting
circular
along with
rock.
me on this instructional videotape, we
Like,
have
well,
numerous
not
other
it's
tapes
like an
by
oval
myself
kind of.
and a lot of other fantastic painters in just about every medium you can think of. If you'd like a free color brochure showing a lot of the tapes that we have, drop me a line. We'll be glad to send you one. Give you an idea of some of the beautiful, beautiful projects you can do in the comfort of your home with videotape. I want to go here, but you and this thin paint will flow.
Oh, he's signing it now. Hold on. What does he use?
I'm going to go right into paint thinner and right into the bright red, and that will do the most important part of the painting. Thin the paint once again till it's consistency of ink. Load the brush full.
Okay.
And let's
Luckily, I got some linseed
our
oil.
painting, just like so.
So that sort of counts as paint thinner,
And this
kind
thin
of.
paint will flow. See? There we go. And I hope you've enjoyed this painting.
Oh yeah. All right. That's good. Art is subjective? Probably. It's only subjective unless it's like modern art. Then it's objective. Alright, I'm gonna pour some, oh my god. I'm gonna pour some of the linseed oil onto this so that it should thin it a little bit. I think. If it works. And then I have one of the liner brushes. Where are they? This is a Froggy's original. Man, I can't believe it took me this long actually to try this out. Yeah, I have a liner brush. Took me this long to paint something. But I did it. I painted something. Loaded full of paints. There it is. Wait, shouldn't, like, if it's like in my color, shouldn't it be green? But then if I paint it green, then you guys wouldn't be able to see, like, like my name on it, would it? Here, I'll paint it right here. Paint it right on the right side. I forgot cursive. How many of you guys actually remember how to actually do cursive? Because I don't remember a single thing. That's not me farting. That's me trying to that's me trying to write on the canvas. All right, let me try this. it's not sticking to the canvas. It kind of looks like one of those slasher film signatures where you have like Michael Myers or like Jason. Like... Okay, I need more paint. Remember too much cursive, way too much waste of brain space. I remember back in 3rd grade, it was like mandatory. So I don't know if like nowadays it's still mandatory, but like when you graduate and then you go into like real life, you don't really use cursive. Because nowadays most people just type up stuff online, whereas like back then, like maybe you might use like letters and like pens and use that, but now everything's like done online or like by the use of like Word, so you don't really use it as much. Same with English essays. I don't know why we have to learn cursive. What do you guys think? Wait. Honestly, like, I think it's okay. I think after this I gotta, like, take a shower. But this was kind of fun. Cursive is the biggest scam anyways. Writing in normal letter format is way better for practically everything. I feel the same way with, like, MLA format and also APA format. It's like we can't have one. People have to, like, just... The thing is, like, in college and, like, in high school, you have, like, 2 different types of like, ways you can cite your sources, which I think is dumb. Like, just have one singular method. I don't know why we have to divide that. But I guess it depends on, like, your professor or your teacher, the way they were taught. I hate APA so much. Yeah, luckily I was free. I've been free for 6 or 7 years now. And now I have my own job. I can do whatever I want. And I don't have to type up stuff. Within reason. I don't have to exactly cite sources. That's the great thing about being an adult. Okay. Well, this was good. I made a ton of mess. Like every other HandCam night. Every HandCam night, it turns out this way. So I tend to avoid it like the plague every single month. And look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at that. I have to clean that up. And look at this. I like 3 different brushes. It looks good. So, if you guys... Are you guys, like, motivated to try and paint something like this now? Like, at least, like, give it a try. Because I feel like it's an experience, but at the same time, it requires, like, a whole ton of technique in order to, like, perfect what he does. Reminds me of your ramen candy stream. Now I want to have ramen. I miss art. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the way I have it set up, like, it's a lot different than what I used to do. Because before like I said at the beginning of the stream, everything's like from a top-down perspective. Whereas now you guys get like a 3D perspective where you guys can see like some of my room. That reminds me, I also have like a bunch of Frog Quartet figures. Did you guys see this in the background? Look at that. Oh, whoops. I have like a whole bunch of these. You guys should take a look at that. Yeah, I have like a whole bunch of figures in the back. You guys know about them? They're their own string quartet. Bro is not Bon Ross. Hey, it's good for what it is. Voice crack. It's fine. It's not the best, but I had fun. I just don't know what to do with this painting. I don't know. Maybe I'll hang it somewhere. See, the hard part is, like, after you're done with all this, it's like finding room to put it somewhere, right? Froggy Ross. Oh yeah, the video's still up. It looks good, though. I'm glad. I'm glad I actually did something, productive. That's, like, not playing games. Well, not just playing games. I do, like, normally, like, out of the entire stream week, I like to do something on Sunday that's, like, somewhat not games, but something that I think is fun to do with you guys. So I do that instead of, like, playing games all week. And also, like, trying to balance it out between, like, dark games and good games. When I say dark games, I mean not like, morbid, but actually something that's, like, positive. But yeah, I consider this a success. Alright. Man, there's like so much stuff I gotta clean up. Even like some part of my desk is like filled with paint. I don't know how to get that out. Even like all the stuff is on my bed. I'm sure someone who has 10 beers would think it's a Bob Ross painting. Yeah. You know, if I change this to like Ross, nobody would be none the wiser. I could say that this was like a Bob Ross painting in his early years. You know, maybe when he was like 15 years old, he was up and coming. Like it's not bad, right? Like I could say that. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it, but it's something to think about. I do have to wonder though, like if like any of the Bob Ross paintings are worth anything. Like if they're worth like any money whatsoever. Maybe if like you're a collector, that you'll buy like one of his paintings and you don't know unless he put his signature on it. But I always wonder like some of the paintings that he did on the show, I wonder where they went. Like they have to go somewhere, right? They can't just go in the trash. Or they can't just like all fit in Bob Ross's house. There must have been like, I don't know, 100 or so paintings. So they must be somewhere. I can test the 10 beers theory. Ryan Moon. I don't know what that is. Alright. I think he auctioned it to charity. Really? All of the paintings? I wonder how much they sold for. I'm curious now. How much did they go for? You guys want to know? How much do they sell for? Holy shit. This is from Modern Artifact. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. What is the value of a Bob Ross painting? It's from 8,000 to 10 million. That's a lot of money, though. Maybe Bob Ross is in a museum. Like, I find it hard to imagine somebody would buy it for 10 million. Like, you'd have to be really rich or, like, really... What is it? Like, really deep-pocketed to pay 10 million for it. I can't... Like, it's hard for me to fathom that. Because some of the old paintings cost, like, more than... Well, some of the paintings cost as much as that. High-ends. Oh, this is the first episode one. The first episode was called The Walk in the Woods. And it was season 1, episode 1, and it was put on market for a price of $9.85 million. What do you guys think? 10 million for A Walk in the Woods. What is that? Oh my god. $10 million for this. It is like the first painting on the series, but 10 million? I don't know. It's like a collector's piece, but it's the first ever collector's piece. There. Now you guys can see it a little bit better. 10 million for that. My name is Ryan Moon. Oh! Okay, I see. Okay. My goal one day is to be rich enough to buy random artist paintings for like $1 million. Too bad I can't even afford rent. Did he sign it though? Let me see. Did he?
And we'll just sign that rascal.
Oh, he did sign it. Oh my god. So that's why it's worth 10 million, because he signed it. Holy crap. Okay.
Enjoyed this painting. Next week we're looking forward to seeing you.
He did sign it.
We hope you have your brush ready. A dream in your heart that you
10
want to put on
million for
canvas.
that.
And join us right here for the joy of painting.
Wow. Worth. Oh, they have it right here. Holy crap. The painting. Look. The appearance on the show can increase their value by 20 and 30%. Damn. How much was the painting that you painted? Priceless. That's such a cop-out answer, but it's priceless. All right, it's the first ever painting that Froggies has ever done in his entire lifetime, probably. I don't know if I would ever do this again, but it's a nice experience. If you guys haven't tried it, I really recommend it. Maybe not like, maybe don't like have this entire setup and then like put like paint on your bed, and also like have like a palette, as well as like multiple brushes and palette knives. But yeah, as long as you do that and you're prepared, then I think you'll have a good experience. But personally, I really enjoyed it. I thought this was fun. Like, I had my sister give me this this painting set. It comes with like watercolors and acrylics as well. And it costs like $160, like for the whole set, and I never did anything with it. And she always like gives me some stuff that I never really touch, nor do I have anything to do with it. Like one time she gave me like a G-Shock watch. I don't know how much those cost, but they're supposed to be like waterproof, but I have like multiples of them that I don't really wear. And this is not just like I find that family members tend to give me gifts that I don't really like. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but it's not something that is for me until I actually have to try it out for myself. I don't know if you guys ever feel like that. Maybe your parents give you like socks, or they give you like underwear for like a birthday present or something. But I'd rather just like have money. Like that's like the most sensible answer. I think everybody can appreciate that. Because at the very least, if you give somebody money, they could buy something that they really want. You can also like have a cop-out answer, like say, I just give my family members gift cards. See, that's like another thing, right? You could give them gift cards. And I feel like, at the very least, you give them like a freedom of choice. Whereas like if somebody gave me like $160 art set, I'd be like, why? Why? Do you wish to torture me? Now I gotta go on stream to paint something. And it took me like 6 years or so. Because she gave me in college. I like this. Hey Sunny J, I hope you're having a good Sunday. This has been really fun. I can't recommend it enough. If you guys are interested, you know, make sure you don't need to pay like $160. I need to put that out there. But like, I think some of the art sets, they cost like less than $10, and you can get away with that pretty easily. For the brushes, I bought them off Amazon for like $8. Like a whole set of, I think, 6. So I think all of it all together is gonna cost you like maybe $20 or so. You don't need the easel either. I just liked it because, I don't know, it makes me feel like an artist. Okay. But the funny thing about this easel is also it's really cheap. I bought it at like some store called 5 and Below. And I actually broke it. Like, it's really cheap because it's supposed to have like a piece of, it's supposed to attach to this, like right here. But I broke it because I opened it like too hard or too wide, and it snapped. So yeah, that sucked. I normally get money or gift cards. See, that's the most sensible answer all day. See, money. If people just got money, then I think everybody would be a lot happier. Oh, next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do for next week, because next week we have community game night, so we're gonna be doing a lot more, what is it, Jackbox or Gartic Phone, or if you guys like the one game Squiggle.io, we can also do that. But normally nowadays I feel like doing community-based games has been a lot better, whereas like it took me like 8 months to finally hold another one. And I usually have to get reminded of that. But it's nice to have like these sorts of things where I don't play games all day. And I think for Sundays going forward, like every single Sunday, I'm gonna try and come up with something that I think is fun, but not only for me, but for people that watch and they think it could be fun as well. I know I'm frozen, alright, don't stare into my soul. I can make it worse if I wanted to. Listen, I can make it worse. Alright, but yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I need to do a whole lot of cleanup. Look forward to next week's schedule. We're gonna continue with Fear and Hunger. And for Wednesday, yeah, Fear and Hunger is for Wednesday. For Friday, I might play more of that Fields of Mystria game. And then Sunday, it's more community game nights, as always. We hold those every 2 weeks, so if anybody's interested or are new, you know, feel free to come join us for a community game night. We play a lot of games that everybody tends to have fun and they like, and yeah, if you have any recommendations, feel free to do so. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate all the support as always. I appreciate you guys being here. And with that, I hope you all have a good night. You take care. And I'll see you on Wednesday or Friday or Sunday. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.